Commemorations today, marking the start of a dark time in history. It's been more than 90 years since the organized extermination of Armenians began at the hands of the Turkish nationalists. It's something Armenian Americans are refusing to let the world forget. CBS 2's Lou Young takes a look.
They hold the rally every year, and every year there are fewer and fewer actual survivors from the first genocide of the 20th century, the Armenians driven from land in what is now modern-day Turkey. 1.5 million victims who vanished in the horror of forced relocation marches and ethnic cleansings.
Took them in a group and took them in deserts. If they fell, they were shot, so they just exterminated them.
They took the gun. They shot my mother right in the heart. My mother died. She was 22 years old.
A handful of the survivors live at the Armenian home in Queens,
age 94.
growing old with the memory of what happened on the other side, a reality the modern Turkish government is trying to deny.
They're liars. How could they say something like that?
The Turks today insist it wasn't genocide but collateral war damage, and the U.S. government, anxious to curry favor with a regional ally, complies with that view despite extensive documentation to the contrary. The U.S. ambassador to Armenia was even fired recently for using the G word.
I came to a point where there was an ethical issue, whether to support our policy, which did not recognize the facts, or to break with it.
The aging survivors appreciate the gesture.
The Turks don't want to admit it.
What do you say to them?
Well, of course, I know they're lying.
Sometimes it's too easy, too convenient to forget. Adolf Hitler knew that. During World War II, he said, "Who, after all, speaks today of the annihilation of the Armenians?" These people here seem to be saying today, we remember, even after all this time. In Times Square, Lou Young, CBS 2 News.
Democrats in Congress now vow to fight the appointment of Ambassador Evans' replacement and point to the president's annual message on Armenian Remembrance Day today that talks about forced exile and mass killings, but avoids the word genocide.